Look at that. It's 16 degrees in here. So quick recap for those of you who don't know, we had taken a house sit for this winter. We moved up to the Okanagan, which is a colder region in Canada than Vancouver Island, where we were living before. And we had built our van to essentially drive down to Mexico for the winter. But of course, because of the world circumstances, we weren't able to do that. We took a house sit up in Kelowna, which is a much colder climate. And then the owners of the house sit came back early, so we were booted from the house sit 1 month early. And in that same week, there was a huge cold front here in Canada, and our build was not suitable for it. So, we have been for the last 2 weeks, or maybe a little more now, almost 3 weeks. We have been plugged in at Nick's parents' place, which is luckily not too far away from Kelowna where we were staying. And Nick has been commuting to Kelowna for work, and that takes over an hour every single day. And yeah, it's just been crazy. We've just been basically waiting out the cold weather until we can be back in our van again. The great news this week is that it has been much warmer. Nick has been going into Kelowna for work, and there's hardly any snow on the ground there. It's much warmer than it is up here on this mountain. And we are very excited because we can finally move back into our van, and the spring is coming, and we're so excited about that. But in the meantime, there are some things that we have to do. As you guys know, we did some renovations to our van, like very small renovations to our van a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, and we still have a few more to do, and a bunch of laundry and food prepping and grocery shopping and stuff in the next couple of days so that we are able to move back into our van. Nick has a shift on Saturday, so we pretty much have to do it all before then. And we will take you guys along with that, take you along on that process with us this week. We are so excited. There's so much to do. But finally, warmer weather is coming, and we are stoked. So I don't know if you guys remember from our build and from our renovations, but we replaced these spice racks. Used to be over on this side, and now we've put bigger kind of like bins. And these are not cutting it anymore. We need more space for more spices. So we were thinking about putting them right here. But now, Nick, that you're standing there, I don't think that we'll be able to. You'll hit your head on them every time you come into the ambulance if we put them there.
Yeah.
So let's find a good spot for them. You think there? The problem is we already always hit our heads on this thing, so I just don't want to extend it and then us always be slamming our heads on it. I was also thinking here. Underneath there.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot.
Definitely not here, because that will...
Yeah.
Either
up here or along the bottom right there.
The other option is putting it back here, because we don't really use this thing clearly. And putting it on our hidden door here. The problem is that this comes off, so we have to screw that back in and find this piece. And then we could just take this off completely and have a wire rack filled with spices on this. The problem is that as soon as, because I go to the bathroom down here, the toilet's down here, so I don't want it to go so low that I hit my head when I'm going to the bathroom. I don't know, man. Okay, at second thought, we do think that this is the best place to put it, so we're gonna put it there, even though the toilet's down there. I don't really obviously lean back on the wall, so we'll have to screw this in because this is actually a door, and then find this piece and either build or find spice racks that fit in there. So let's do it.
be the bottom section here. And then I'll cut a little piece for like a little sidewall, like a 3-inch piece. So I'll do one on each side, and then drill a little 5/8 inch hole on either side. And then when I glue these on, then I'll glue the copper pipe in at the same time. So these actually look great. Obviously underneath the masking tape is our copper. I'm gonna take that off and then hopefully kind of grind it down. You can get it a little bit shinier looking. Maybe we'll want to leave it a bit more dark, I'm not sure. But yeah, these look really good. Rachel killed it. The glue seems to be holding up pretty nice. So yeah, can't wait to install these things and finally have space for our spices instead of having them underneath our, I think they're underneath our Rachel's seat, the small seat in the van. So this is great. Get those installed and we don't have to stress about more space. Essentially, these things should sit on the wall like so, and then we'll put spices in here. But I wasn't really thinking, and I didn't buy enough wood to put backs on these things. So I might just do a short one, maybe go up like 2 inches, and it'll just go along the back here, and then I can glue that, and I'll be able to screw from the back. I'll be able to screw this onto the wall. And it's just the false wall, so I have the wall with me and I can just put 3 screws across, and that'll be more than strong enough to hold up just 4 little spice jars. So
yeah, this is from our build.
This is from our cabinets.
No, it's from our kitchen. No, this is from our cabinets.
Cabinets, yeah. It's that was ridiculous. That's the problem with deciding that you're just gonna kind of wing it as you go and not have like a blueprint or a set plan, is that you make dumb mistakes like I did. But it's all a learning curve, I guess.
Let's see what the temperature is in here today. Oh my God, it's so cold. 12 degrees. Nice. Okay, so I obviously have to refill these. Nick has the false wall here, so that is where those shelves are gonna go. Lights are turning off. Turn back on. So yeah, the shelves will be going in there. Welcome back! Can you tell we got a wide angle lens so you can actually like see our van now? I'm obsessed with it. It looks so much better. Well, it looks like how our van looks, but now you guys can see it too. So, here's the deal. You may not be able to tell on camera right now, but this interior is filthy, and there is no way we are going back to this full time without sorting it out. So
I need to run into town to grab more wood because I couldn't salvage any of that shit in there. Some had black mold, and then the other stuff was it was too thick.
Okay. I'll come into town with you. now that we are getting our spice racks sorted and Nick is building those, once we install those, we're gonna actually clear a lot of space up in our pantry. I described this in, well, we talked about this in our, this is so filthy. I'm sorry if you can see all the dirt and stuff on camera. We talked about this in our, like, things we hate about our van video. And honestly, we do hate it. Our pantry is way too small. We thought that it would do, but it has not done. So once we put these spice racks up, we're actually going to be clearing a lot of space in the pantry. A lot of the things in the pantry are spices, which is so weird because I guess it's not that weird. Over the winter time and like just obviously because of quarantine, and a lot of people may be able to relate to this, like my cooking style has changed a lot. I've learned a lot of new recipes and I've accumulated a lot more spices that they're almost taking up 2 full Tupperware bins in our pantry. So hopefully the spice racks cure that problem. I'll show you guys right now. Like, our pantry is a complete disaster. Please don't judge us. So you can see in here, we just have like bins and bins of stuff. Like, it's just not efficient. It has not been efficient. These Tupperwares. Like, this is another one. So obviously this needs to get sorted because this is just ridiculous. Whereas we have some inside the house too, like they've just been filled with our spices. Like we go to Bulk Barn and get like the big bags of spices, and I don't put them in anything because I don't have anywhere to put jars for spices. So that will be a huge game changer. It seemed like one of the smallest things, but it's going to make a huge difference. And then in these, which we installed so that we'd have, again, more space to put like snacks and stuff, which was working for a bit. Like there were spaghetti up there. But again, we've only been doing van life part-time and like on the weekends recently because of the house sit and then the cold. So we haven't really kept it organized. Like these are hockey pucks and they are where our food should be. So if that's not an indicator of us needing to sort our lives out, I don't know what is. Freezer bags. Like, nice work, guys. Difference. Oh my god. Yay. And then these have snacks in them. And then we have some more. Yay. Sometimes I'm scared of you, and all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right every day and night. And if you really want me, yeah, move slow. There's things about me just wanna know. Sometimes I hide, sometimes. Oh my god, this is so much better.
That's what I meant. I just had to get rid of that one big box.
Yeah.
Took my snow skate out, and then our ice skates, and it's like everything can just be flat, which leaves a ton of space up here for it to breathe, except for that one. But we've still got this big Tupperware if we need it,
nice.
Which I don't think we will, but we've still got it, and then I can just slide the lid along somewhere for it. But yeah, and then I can put my toolbox here, and then we have extra space. We have lots of breathable room.
Utilizing this space now.
Yeah.
We don't have a real pantry or closet, but between these 3 ways of storing, oh my god, Nick, that looks so much better.
I just woke up. I have to go to work for the day, so I'm going to head upstairs. I already poured my coffee. I just came back down to grab the camera. So, yeah, I'll make some breakfast and get ready to head to work. Okay. Alright, well, I will see you guys later.
Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh my god, what a difference. I really hope that we explained properly why that would make such a difference. Before, when I was getting the spices, I'd have to go into the pantry, to the bottom of the pantry, pull out all the Tupperwares and go through the spices that way. Now there is still one little Tupperware box filled with like the excess of those spices, but I won't have to access it very often, and this is just going to make such a difference. Like, it's the little things. We said it in our van renovations video, but it's the little things that make a world of a difference. Anyways, obviously behind me, everything is a complete disaster. I still have to bring all the laundry in and tuck all the laundry away. Nick is at work, so I'm at it alone today, but it really looks like tomorrow we are going to be on the road one day later than we thought we were going to be. But hey, you know what? I am feeling really good. The sun is shining, and let's get this done today! All of these clothes, like, I know that these are huge bins of clothes, but I follow kind of like what Marie Kondo does. If you're curious, I do like the Marie Kondo folding, so everything like stands up, and then I can actually fit, like, I mean, these are all my pants and stuff in here. There's probably 20-30 pairs in here. And then we kind of keep them in these cube boxes, and then we put them under here. So I'm doing all of my clothes first. That's this bin. And then, yeah, like you can even see my shirts in here. There's over 10 shirts in here. And they're all just folded up nice and really small. So I'm going to keep doing that. It does take a lot of work, like especially when I take them all out and then redo them. But it does kind of feel like a nice little like spring cleaning thing. And yeah, and then I'm going to do all of Nick's clothes too. And hopefully you will be able to get all of this in here nicely, neatly, and easy to access. I'm starving because I haven't eaten yet today. So I'm going to go have some leftovers. And speaking of leftovers, I have to make some leftovers because, because we've been living in, like, we were doing a house sit, and now we've been plugged into an actual house with a freezer. I've been trying to clear the stuff from the freezer. The one thing that we have left is chopped spinach, so I'm actually going to be making some spinach dip today, and whatever we don't eat today, we will take it on the road with us tomorrow. So that is the plan. I am starving, but I'm so satisfied with how clean it's becoming in here, and after I do the spinach dip, I'm going to load the fridge, but first clean it out. It really feels like more than just getting back on the road. Like, it feels like a proper spring clean, which is always needed at this time of year, and it just feels so good. I can't even explain it to you. It feels amazing. And I think it's gonna feel really good tomorrow when we take off in the van, knowing that everything in here is clean and organized and decluttered. So it's just such a good feeling. As someone who, like, doesn't like to own a lot of stuff, it is the most satisfying feeling to, clean and organize and get rid of stuff. How's it look, babe?
Pretty good.
Or, like, the same, but it's not really about, like, it doesn't look that different, but, like, everything is tucked away.
Oh, that spice rack looks so nice.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm pretty much done everything.
Thank you.
Except for the toolbox is still inside, and then your skateboard. And then we have 2 bags to bring to the Salvation Army tomorrow, or, like, to Goodwill or whatever.
Okay. What time should we take off in the morning? Like early-ish, or sleep in a bit? Or
yeah, like,
9,
I'm
10?
honestly so tired.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It took all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, whenever we wake up.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, baby.
Thank you.
We're almost on the road again.
Almost.
Thank you for building that spice rack. It looks so nice.
Yeah, it does, actually.
It's gonna make such a difference. I was telling them earlier, it's gonna make such a difference. Like,
yeah, that's
such
awesome.
a difference.
Good night.
These are going to the Salvation Army. Today's the day! We are leaving the home abode for, like, it feels like the millionth time that we've done this.
Doesn't abode mean home?
What?
Doesn't abode mean home?
Yeah, I said we're leaving the home abode.
We're leaving the home?
Have you never heard the term home abode?
No, humble abode. This is my humble abode. Like, this is my humble little house.
I don't care! It's a saying! A home abode!
No, my humble abode is the saying. Not my home abode.
I've been saying home abode for years.
It'd be like if you were calling a bicycle like a big binky or something for all these years. And then
oh my god, that's so funny that I'm wearing my hair like this right now, because my brother, because, like, obviously I'm younger than my brother, and when he was growing up, they always called these piggy tails. Like, my parents were like, oh, do you want to put your hair in, like, piggy tails? Because, like, I was, like, a little kid. And then my brother, like, got older and, like, started dating. And to one of the girls that he, like, liked in class, he was like, oh, yeah, like, I really love your little piggy tail. And she was like, aww. So cute.
It feels good to be back in the van. Feels good to be back in the van. And I'm excited to be a bit more nomadic again. We can go wherever we choose, and we have everything directly behind us.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's our favorite thing about van life is just having like everything with us all the time.
When I was commuting in my dad's car, there were multiple times at work where I was like, oh, I'll go outside and I'll just like cook myself some food or something.
And then I forgot. I was like, most cars don't have kitchens in them.
Most cars don't have kitchens and beds and seats, and
we love it. We love being in our van. Like, it's like the best. It's also like, so I mean, anyone who's like built like a bus or RV or van or anything would probably be able to relate that like you put so much work into it and like you make it your own. You just want to be in it. Yeah, we really like it. So anyways, thank God it's warm enough to actually go out into the world, and it feels like the first day of van life for like the third time. It's like that song. This is the first day of my life.
Ask them to comment what song you're just saying.
They know what song that is.
I don't know.
It's the first day of my life. Okay, first stop. Salvation Army.